Thank you very much, Mr. President. Mr. President, when I got up to discuss the amendment to the bill, I made a point of pointing out to you, Mr. President, to the other members, that we were talking on the bill. On the amendment. Now we are talking on the bill. This is the debate on S-59. And the reason I made that distinction, Mr. President, is because we have guests in the chamber today. I want to give a shout out to my staff. They have worked diligently over the past 5 days, notifying people, notifying businesses, television stations, newspapers of this impending debate. We have invited in the last 15 minutes, after making a whole lot of preparations, the editorial boards of the Buffalo News is watching, the Watertown Times, the Syracuse Post-Standard, the Palladium Times of Oswego, the Ogdensburg Journal, television stations in Syracuse, Buffalo, Rochester, Watertown, Newswatch 50 in Watertown, News Junkie. And in addition to that, Mr. President, my staff has contacted, using Twitter, Facebook, social networking, emailing, and you know what? Just old-fashioned telephone calls. 494 companies across the state of New York. Companies from every county. Edward John Noble Hospital from St. Lawrence County. Great Lakes Cheese of New York from Jefferson County. Exelon Corporation in Erie County. Fiberglass Industries in Montgomery County. Interface Solutions in Oswego County. I'm not going to read them all, but we made preparations for all of them to go to their lunchrooms, to go to their cafeterias, and to watch this debate on this bill. That's how important this bill is. Every bill that we have passed so far is going to affect the people of the state of New York. Every one. This one is going to affect everyone in New York. Everyone that's employed, every business. The poor people that Senator Ruben Diaz mentioned earlier. And if you vote yes, it's going to affect them retroactive to March the 1st. You're going to tax them on every utility bill, every gas bill, every electric bill, retroactive to March the 1st. There's not one piece of legislation that we've passed today that's going to tax them retroactively other than this one. Just 2 weeks ago, the New York State Power Authority proposed a rate increase. Senator Joe Griffo and I went to the public hearing down the street. You'd have to be Lewis and Clark to find that room where that public hearing was being held. They expected no one to show up. But you know, like our audience here today from across the state, YouTube was a great tool. A firestorm started across this state. Suddenly, everyone was opposed to this rate increase. The governor jumped on. Members of this House, members of the other House, they all jumped on. Everybody was against this NYPA rate increase, which really wasn't all that significant. It was pennies, but it was still an increase. And 11 days ago, just 11 days ago, in a room just outside this chamber, to everyone listening, I attended a press conference. 5 of my colleagues spoke at that press conference. Senator Stokowski said, "We think any kind of rate increase, albeit a small rate increase, is detrimental to jobs and to the people in Western New York. Any job loss, it doesn't matter whose it is, where it is in New York, is bad for the people of New York. We like to make sure that we do the best we can to keep rates low and keep programs available." Senator Valesky, Mr. President, you said this is not the time to once again ask ratepayers to be subjected to yet another rate increase. Senator Breslin said, let's make the right decision. And those right decisions are no increases in rates at this time. Senator Albertine said, a rate increase at this time would be counterproductive. It would send the wrong message to the public and to New York in general that everything's okay and everything is not okay. Senator Thompson said, it has been said more than once, and I will say it again, upstate residents and utility consumers pay some of the highest electricity rates in the United States of America. It is particularly upsetting for the people of Western New York. As I said, that rate increase, that righteous indignation, was minor compared to the vote that you were going to take in just a few minutes. That rate increase by the New York Power Authority would have raised approximately $10 million a year. The rate increase that you are going to vote on, if you vote yes, will tax every business, every person in this state. Will raise $637 million. Every homeowner, every senior citizen, every low-income person, every moderate-income person. And as I said, it's retroactive to March the 1st. We're taxing them retroactively. This tax will raise the energy rates, the utility costs of HSBC Arena in Buffalo by $44,000 a year. Now, we all know that the automobile industry in this country is in trouble. President Obama has correctly stated that they have to restructure themselves. Some plants are going to close. Workers are going to lose their jobs in the automobile industry. The Tonawanda Engine Plant, a General Motors plant on River Road in the town of Tonawanda, employs hundreds of UAW workers. If you vote yes on this bill, you will be increasing the Tonawanda Engine Plant utility cost by over $1,000 a week. $1,000 a week. The Delphi Thermal Plant in Lockport, which produces automobile parts for General Motors and Chrysler, employs 3,000 UAW workers from all over Western New York. If you vote yes on this bill, you will be increasing the utility cost for Delphi Thermal by $1,500 a week.